Hey Sergiu, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Good, good. Thank you. You?
I'm great. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations for your PMP.
Thanks. Yeah. I finally
Yeah,
have a certification that I can manage projects.
yeah, absolutely great. Well deserved. You really worked hard and you were very consistent. So I have seen you like right after the course, you were
Hmm.
studying, following the plan, you were attending QA sessions. So yes, great job. So let's start with brief introduction. Where are you from? Where do you work?
Okay. So I'm from Moldova. That's a small country in Europe. But right now I'm in Montreal, Canada.
Right,
I moved here um 8 years ago.
right,
Yeah, and my professional background, I have a degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. I didn't finish the master. I thought it's better at that time. It's better for me to start my own business than to continue studying. Now I regret it probably, but at that time it made a lot of sense. Um, yes. So I had several businesses, mostly in IT sector, advertising, and the last one was a VPN business, internet security. You're probably familiar with that. But I sold it last year. So right now, that's why I had time to do the certification, and I hope it will help me in my future endeavors. So yeah,
sure, it
that's
will definitely.
short about me.
Yeah, thank you so much for introduction. So, why did you pursue PMP certification after businesses and so much success?
Um, I always done that just based on my experience. I never had so how it should work, what works, what not. I had a lot of tries and errors, a lot of them. Um, Now I see better where I lacked, but well, probably it would require a lot more deep studying to understand it better. I don't know what's better, to study more or to practice. Probably both of them. Um, yeah, why I try? Well, I just try to make my knowledge more formalized, more to understand it better. Yeah.
Great, great. So, let's talk about your exam preparation journey. When did you complete my course and what was your preparation strategy afterwards?
Well, after I finished the course, I registered for the exam,
Yeah.
and I probably registered too far in the future. It was 4 weeks, 3, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Um,
Completed my course in I think on January 27 or 28, I guess.
yeah, and the first exam should have been uh, beginning of March,
Yeah.
11. Oh no, 11. Well, yeah, 1st of March.
Yeah.
Uh, so actually, I didn't study for a couple of weeks.
After the
I
course.
just, yeah, I just after the course, yeah, I just had some things to finish, um, and I started to study. It was so everything was clear, especially after I most of the knowledge on how to pass the exam, because I just divide the knowledge on how to pass the exam and what you will actually use.
Yeah.
Uh, so to pass the exam, I just started to do a lot of mock tests, and I just understood. I It took a while, and but I finally understood how the question worked. They're just trying to, I don't know how to say that, but to confuse you.
Yeah. Yeah, they are confusing. They are difficult, absolutely.
Because, well, I understand the explanation they gave after after I saw the right answer. My in practicing the PMP, my only idea why they're doing that is just, but again, I'm not sure. Just they want to see that we can, as a project manager, you can make fast decisions based on partial knowledge about the issue, the problem. Probably that's that. But if you're not familiar with the wording they're using, with the way they're putting the questions, yeah, that's hard. That was
Did
hard
you
for me.
read any book?
I read the book you gave me. You gave me the
Exam
PM.
prep.
Yeah, that one.
All
I've
right.
read it
And
like 75%.
okay. And
Uh,
did you
yeah,
solve any mock exams?
yeah. So all of them, and it got better with the. So the first one. Uh, so I got very confused. I got like 50%, 55 maybe.
Mhm.
Uh, but on starting the fifth one, I got steady 70, 75. So I knew I was more or less ready.
Right. So what do you think? Uh, what's the ideal time or how much time one needs to prepare for the PMP exam?
That's hard to say because uh, most of the questions I just answered based on my experience, honestly, based
Right.
on my experience, and uh, that helped me after I understood how the questions, how they put the question, how they ask, because my experience didn't help me before that. It
Yeah.
just I was all over the place. So for me, 2 to 3 weeks
Two to three.
probably. I did one intensive week and other weeks, so other 2 weeks more or less uh, several hours a day, 4 probably. Um, but well, to take a PMP exam, you have to have experience.
Yeah.
But experience is different, and honestly, I had most of the problem, most of the issues I had. It was with processes,
Yeah.
and I'm a process guy. I like them. I like mapping them. So all my business were based on processes, but I couldn't understand like anything. I even got a big board where I draw every process, how it interacts with each other. But it was just so many of them.
Yeah, you're right, because PMI has moved from processes to, now people side. So previously it was more process sixth edition, if you see, that is more
Mhm.
process oriented. Now you won't see much process. So more is relevant to individuals, collaboration, agile, which does not have any processes, which is not a process-based approach. It is
Yeah, exactly.
practice. So PMI has moved from waterfall to agile. So yeah, this is one of the reasons. Okay.
Mhm.
So, what about your exam experience on exam day? How did you manage your time?
Well, I was just in time. Well, I saw how much time I have left and how many questions, but I was exactly on time. I
Okay,
did
exactly on time. Did you take exam at home or at exam center?
at home.
At home, right. So, did you
Yeah.
take breaks?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, you took breaks as well.
Just cleared my mind for 10 minutes. Yeah, that
So it
helped.
was smooth. There was no disruption, no problem. Everything was all right on time.
Yes, I just had the problem with Pearson view
Yeah.
the first time because the first exam should have been earlier, and I just couldn't connect. No, I was able to connect, but and I saw myself in the video stream. The problem, but they are doing some kind of test of my system, and they say so the program said that my video can't connect to the
Yeah.
video server, and yeah, but when I tested the first time, it worked, but in the day of exam, it didn't work. So yeah,
Yeah, it
that
happened.
was a
Absolutely right.
stressful.
So those who want to write the exam at home online, please test your computers a couple of days before, because when you run that software, some of your hidden applications, they are still running. So the software doesn't work. So yes, if you test that, that would be really helpful.
I,
Okay.
I I did test it before, but it didn't work on the exam day.
Yeah, it happened. You're right. It happened. Uh, what about course, 4 days long course? What's your comment about that?
That's fast. I mean, that's really concentrate all the and I like that. By the
Right.
way, it's awesome. It really gives you a good understanding of how it works. Your course, it's good, but it's so packed and so fast is happening. And if somebody is not um, doesn't have any experience with all the terms and everything, I think it's hard for them,
Yeah,
honestly.
because a lot of content needs to be covered in a very small amount of time.
Yeah, and if so, there are a lot of people that can remember a lot of things, but this doesn't mean they understand how it actually works together and how you can extrapolate that to questions and to questions that you have in an exam. Um, so the 4 days you helped us, that was like a good remembering week. So, but for somebody that didn't study that before, probably that would be harder.
Challenging.
Yeah.
All right. Were you confident during the exam that you are going to pass the exam? Was
Oh.
was that easy or difficult?
No, I wasn't confident. I got not a bad result, but I wasn't confident for a lot of answers that I gave that they were the right answers.
Right. And did you join my Q&A session, question answer session that we used to have every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday?
I did. I think I was on like 5 or 6 of them.
Okay. So I think we did 9 or 10 during that period in which you were preparing. So you
Oh,
attended 6 or 7. All right. Do
okay.
you think those were helpful for those who are preparing for the exam?
Yeah, probably yes. You should definitely do that, um, because explanations help. I mean, just understanding the way I said that, but the questions are worded. Yeah, understanding that, understanding why sometimes the obvious answer is not the right one. Yeah, that helped me. But as well as doing just a lot of mock tests.
Yeah, mock tests are important. Very. All right. So I think we have covered most of the things. Any advice that you would like to give to people or aspirants who would be watching this video who want to prepare for the exam?
Uh, I don't know, do a lot of mock tests, and probably you should watch some videos and read some articles about how it works in general.
Yeah, so that's very important. Rather than memorizing something, getting the conceptual understanding, that is important, how actually that would work. And I'm seeing a trend, people like you who have some experience in project management or
Hmm.
10 years, 15 years, for them, exam is not a problem. they're passing exam quickly, easily. So for example,
Yeah.
7, 8 days, 10 people passed exam, and majority of them, they were having around 10 years of product management, average 10 years of product management experience. And they were like, it was super easy. It was not a problem. Uh, I talked to Troy. He had 20 years of experience. So he said it
Oh,
was easy and simple. So yes, actual experience really helps. And if you look at things from actual implementation perspective, then it really, really helps. But if we start memorizing things, then definitely it would be a problem. All right, Sergio, I think we have covered most of the things. This video really would be really helpful for people who would be watching. Thank you so much for your time. Once again,
okay.
congratulations on your success. I wish you
Thank
all
you.
the best in your future endeavor. We'll be in touch. And once again, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, bye. Have a nice day.